And now somewhere live in Miami, it's Cooking with Rudy. Hey guys, my name is Rudy, and it's been a while since we've done this. Today we're going to do something completely different. We're going to do Korean Kitchen. I'm going to go through some of the products that I found, some of the great things for some of the veterans and some of the military guys who've been to Korea. And like me here, I just lost my my Korean kitchen. My Korean restaurant actually closed. So I bought some stuff and we're going to check this out. So some key ingredients: kimchi, white rice, and this is marinated bulgogi. This is about 20 bucks at a Korean store. And a little bit of chili sauce that's used on bibimbap. And of course, dumplings. So we're going to start with the easy one. At least I think might be the easy one. We're going to start with the dumplings. So a bag like this, I can't remember how much it cost, but a lot of people did steam mandu. Japanese call it a different name. Like I said, they call it yaki mandu, which is the fried version. And for me, I always enjoyed the boiled or steamed. So these are pretty good size. I'm going to put about 4 of them in here. And I'm trying out this dish that my mom gave me, a little steamer. Any steaming's good. I was told that if you actually don't steam them and if you put them on, if you actually boil them, you get a big sticky mess. So in goes the water. I think it's got to be kind of up to the bottom part of this thing. Well, it's taking on a lot of water. It's still not quite soaking. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's going through. I'm going to sprinkle this with some salt just to get the boiling water going. And it said 5 minutes for like 9 of them. I'm going to try like 3 minutes and see what happens. Oop, there's some water. Like I said, this is the raw edition. So we will start with this. Cooking time, let's do 3 minutes. See what happens. Let's see, the minute rice, that's pretty easy. That's going to be 1 minute. So I'm going to break apart the pack here and get that ready. And to cook this, microwave high on 1 minute. Well, we can't screw that up, I don't think. And we're going to bring out our pan. I actually wanted to use my skillet for a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use coconut oil. I'm pretty sure it's not used in Korea. So I'm going to throw 1 spoon, 2 spoons of coconut oil. Korean favorite, a little bit of sesame seed oil. And turn this on high. And I'm going to get myself ready for 1 little spoon here for the chili, which I'm going to marinate my part into as well. About 2 spoons of that. We'll see. I'll leave that out for a while. Okay, that should work. And let me get myself out some tongs, and I'm going to let this thing heat up and melt nicely. For the kimchi, that's pretty easy. I'm going to kind of set up my plate here. See how this goes. So the kimchi. Open up the deal. The cool thing about this is I asked how long it lasts. They said it gets more potent with time. This kimchi has been out. It was made about 3 days ago at the shop where I go. That should be plenty of kimchi there. We'll close this container up and put it back in the refrigerator. along with my chili. Close it. Alright, close this. Alright, now for the fun part. Now we're going to open up, whoops, it's not too hot. Okay, my stuff is liquid, as you can see. Next thing we're going to do is open up this thing here. So figure out how to open it. Lift here, pull here. Okay, so this is marinated, pre-marinated. I'll show you some of the items I bought too. I don't have to scream and yell. I'm going to pick out some nice big slices here. I think that's plenty for my dinner here. I'm going to do a little bit more because I'm just hungry today. Put that on here as well. Close this container up. And when I'm looking at it, we might be using a spatula instead of the tongs here. Let's see what we did to our dumplings. Dumplings are actually still cold, so I'm going to flip them over. And put them in for another, I'm going to do 2 minutes. I'll turn the heat down here because I don't want to overcook this. So, probably picked a bad burner here to show this on. I'm going to move this over to the one in the back. All I'm doing really is stirring the stuff in. The meat smells amazing. Of course, it's letting off some elements as well. And we also need to cook our rice. So, while we're cooking, let's talk about some Korean stuff that I found. First off, this right here is off of the same store, local store. It is a Korean bibimbap. Everything's right here, 3 minutes. Put it in a bowl and you'll never know that it was actually store-bought. Really good. This is an Amazon experiment. Before I discovered my Korean store, this is beef ribeye or bibimbap. It's supposed to be, beef bulgogi. This is supposed to be pre-marinated as well. You kind of see how it tastes compared to the real stuff. So this is the real Korean stuff. This is Amazon. We'll see how that goes. I'll get back to you when I find out more. Next we have something else off Amazon. An instant bibimbap. Never tried this. A couple minutes in the microwave, and all you have to do is add the chili sauce that I showed you, which I recommend you buy because the package doesn't come with a whole lot of it, if any. So this sauce, chili based on your taste, and also you want to get your sesame seed oil to go along with this. Okay, moving right along to rations. This apparently is a Korean meal ration. They're like $6 off of Amazon. They're instant packages and supposed to have a lot of stuff in them. When I flew on Korean Air, they offered something like this, and it was really good. I can't wait to see what this is. I'm pretty sure that it'll be nothing like what the Americans call MRE, Meals Ready to Eat. This one you just pour water into it, and I'll get back to you how that works as well. And my two final pieces of Korea. My favorite beer, Cask Beer. Also local Korean favorite store. And what Korean meal would not be complete without a small container of soju. There you guys, so let's see. I'm going to marinate this around here. This is looking pretty good. Looks like it's almost ready. Let's see what this looks like. Doesn't smell burnt. I think we're okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take these out. Just pile them on the plate. think I made a little too much dinner here. There's always room for one more here in Rudy's Kitchen. And these, always best served with a little bit of teriyaki sauce. We'll put a little bit of teriyaki sauce on this. And we're going to do our minute rice, which is right here. Pop it open a little bit. 1 minute in the microwave. And our meat, I think, is just about ready. I'll time it with the microwave here. And as always, you see the video, you know what I've been cooking. So, if I end up in the hospital, you'll know why. The bibimbap and the beef bulgogi are my two favorite Korean dishes. I know there's other things, but that's the only two I've always been fond of. So here's what we got. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera here. I think I'm going to put just a little bit of that sauce on here to kind of add the flavor. Okay, here's my hot rice. And it is hot, so what we need to do is take our glove and move it out of the microwave. Here, open the package, not to get steam burned. Ow. And we're going to take this little donut and dump it on our plate. And okay. I'm going to take a fork and chop it up a little bit. And I'm going to take our meat and put it on top of the rice. So here we go, there's that. A bit of rice. And I think this dish needs just a hint of flavor. So we're going to put just a little bit of that flavor. Just a little bit, very little. So you don't have dry rice. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you Rudy's Korean Kitchen. Feel free to enjoy with a nice glass of soju or my cast beer. Till next time, take care.